Hello, my name's Markiplier, and welcome back.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Like, I was waiting. I was fucking locked into that.
Of course. So, this is playing Anthology of the Killer Gang. That's what's happening.
Or Anthology of the Killer Gang.
So, I know if you turn around, you leave, just for Autumn's sake, to know what happens.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what's been going. There's parts to this game that are previous to this part, right?
No, this is the Anthology. So, well, yes, but no. Because basically there's a bunch of game, like, there's something about signs, I think that's related to this, but it's basically, this is a collection of games. So, but this is the game selection game. This is the game where you select the games from. So, it's a coming thing. All the young people love it. It's fun. Anthology of the Killer. See? And...
I'm seeing.
Yep. I got a message, hold on. Wait, gotta make sure that's normal. Not bad. Oh, I got a fucking random message for Mark, some student thing, even though I have nothing to do with that. So great.
Lol.
They say Voice of the Killer is the first one. I kind of thought there'd be more people here. I've seen all this, but, you know, it's fun.
You played Voice of the Killer already.
I did play Voice. I might... Hold on, what time is it? Let's see. It is 1:18. You know what? We could go through it again. Just to...
Fuck.
You know,
Okay, sure.
for you. Since you didn't see it.
Let's play.
So you got little stuff. Eyeballs. Work. Life. The... Tracks? I don't know.
Life
Contracts. Oh, I see. Watch out! It's clock from. It's time for. It's something.
Clock freaking scratch.
It's clock freaking scratch. It could be both of those. It could be both of them. That's the gem fusion from Steven Universe.
Fused or died.
Yeah. Fused or died. Life contracts. Voice of the Killer. And you have this nice little poster that I like. I like this poster a lot. So here we go. Actually, I kind of like having the resized version on the left because it actually lets it be bigger on that screen. I can't have it that big on my screen because it's just like, otherwise I fuck up the resolution because it doesn't, when you scale the window, it doesn't have black bars. It just changes the like scale of the viewport as well. I don't know how to describe it. It just fucks up. It fucks up things because everything is not based on how it's supposed to be the size that I have it at right now. So seeing it on the left is nice. Strange Town Series, Voice of the Killer. Hey y'all, welcome to the new issue of my Zine of Strange Occurrences. I'm sorry that it's been a while. Please forgive me please forgive me. I had to finish my exams. I've also been busy at work due to the events I shall relate. I've been working in the call center of the famous insurance company, Life Contracts. Things here have been extremely chaotic, or should I say, agile and flexible. That's right, your correspondent has become a working girl, learning all kinds of exciting corporate lingo.
I think Emmy's really attracted to her.
The bus is gone. I'm tempted to bail, but I won't get paid until I can make it through probation, and I promised I'd have color pictures next issue. I am committed. Maybe. Okay. The company building is next to the sea, which would be nice if it didn't smell like piss. Night and day, the waves make an awful sound, like a vast mouth breathing. This is said to be the result of geology, the baleful science.
The baleful science? What the fuck does baleful mean?
We can Google it, hold on. Baleful. Baleful here.
Oh, where did they go?
Oh, my image didn't go through. Hold on. Sorry, I replaced it on accident. No?
No baleful.
People? Where did they go? Anyway, okay, well, oh well. I was trying to copy paste the image on screen. Baleful means threatening, harm, or menacing. So, apparently geology is threatening. So, you know, be afraid, I guess. Forward, 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 forward. Urgent. Dear BB, I can't see you. Are you still real? Were you even real? It's 3 a.m. I'm alone in the office, but soon the day will start, and I will see you again soon. Your call target for today is 100. If you cannot hit it, I will need to have you escorted from my life. Sincerely, Line Manager, Liney. Officially, my job is to cold call people from a list of potential customers, but some days nobody ever gives me the list. Where is the list? Who manufactures the list? I've been trying to figure it out so I won't get fired. Inside, it's always busy and panicked feeling, and nobody wants to talk to me. Sign of vibrant company culture. Everything smells like carpet. Behind the closed doors, I hear footsteps and chatter. So, there are a few things I haven't fully seen here, because, hold on. I guess everyone wears these sheets in the office as a confidentiality requirement. Mine hasn't arrived yet, although when I give HR my address, they promised they would visit me soon. I went up here. In the break room, a shroud turns to face me. From beneath the sheet, I dimly sense lips moving, chattering against the fabric. I can't hear any words. I'm still not very good at work banter, so I smile and nod as I try to find the coffee machine. Hold on, let me make sure we're audible. Cause okay, I think we're okay.
I think we're probably definitely audible. Maybe. I hope.
I mean, maybe I should turn you up because you're gonna be like a little drowned out.
Because I'm so freaking cute and adorable.
Same news as always. The sound is off, and the radio is playing Wham! Thousands of corpses found. That's concerning. If that's the same news as always. 2 inches of strangely viscous coffee ooze out of the machine. I think I'm getting a taste for it. Also, it's another clock.
It's the clock.
Be alert. Missing person. Muffled cough sounds. Yeah, whatever.
Wee. Why do you like skip and hop down the stairs?
It's probably there's no code to keep you sticking to the stairs.
Oh, it's so cute though.
It is cute. Here's this desk. I didn't actually go to my desk. 5 leads, far below the call target my supervisor requested. The day's work of managing expectations begins. Okay. Hello. Beep. Hello. This is BB, a representative of the prestigious Life Contracts Organization. Have you considered your coverage of late? What? Who gave you this number? Never call me again. Click.
You're going to have to come up with 5 different accents.
It's true. Hold on. Oh. Beep. Greetings. This is Life Contracts. We have a fabulous offer for you. An offer from the stars. Would you perchance enjoy hearing more? No. No. Ah! I don't know what do I have to click
I think you have to click on
3?
the next one.
I didn't do that before though. I have no idea how I progressed. I'm doing really good.
Press a button. Press some button. There has to be. Press the down arrow key.
Oh, the arrow keys, I see. Beep. Hello. The voice on the other end starts speaking immediately and intently in a low voice. You are unable to make out any of the words. Aware that you are being monitored for the time, you gingerly hang up after 4 minutes. Okay. Beep. Dead. Dead. You're dead. You're gonna die. It will happen to you. So, why not talk to Life Contracts? Boy, who wrote these scripts? Beep. Edward, I can't make love to you. I'm a priestess of Baal. Well, I hope this one isn't picked for call listening. Where are you people calling from? Wasn't this line deactivated years ago? Oh God. Every day these leads get worse. Well, time for a coffee break. Oh, okay, coffee break. Hold on, wait. Does that mean I get new dialogue if I go get coffee? Or nah. Let's see. Okay, no, not really. I mean, not that I expected anything, but it's okay. I didn't go over here last time. Or did I go through that door? Hold on. Because I remember I went through a door and it locked me into, like, the next scene. Yeah, oh. Oh boy, my very own sign distro. That's what I thought as well. Whenever I go to whenever I go to the copy room, the printer queue is already booked up, and everybody's making those expensive color copies. A new start tomorrow. Colleagues, as I'm sure you're aware, it has been several tough years for life contracts. The freakish and unexpected high murder rate in the city continues to blah 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 margins blah 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 exciting new challenges. As such, we are very excited by the long-awaited restructuring of our call center department to be accomplished. Blah blah blah. Sincerely, General Manager Jenny.
Oh, Habit.
Hello.
You're screen sharing the OBS to me instead of the big man.
Hold on. Oops. Don't worry about that one.
Oh, the canter.
That's the
canter.
That's. Sigh. Okay.
I didn't know this sprite had feet.
Oh, it does have.
learning
Yeah,
new
it does.
things every
It
day.
does have feet. Hold on. For Emmy. It does have feet. It's right there. Feet alert.
Feet alert.
Feet alert, guys.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, it's time. It's time for the. Remember, we don't pay out if the corpse is unidentifiable. Okay, whatever you say. I'm trying to remember what I go to. I think. Can I go through up the other stairs? There are multiple. I know there's another door, but I think that one locked me out. Oh, okay, right. That is the, that's where the tape is. We can't go that way.
That's where the killer is.
That's why we're gonna go to the door shrouded in dark. Policemen roam the back corridors. I wear an intent expression and sip coffee to remain inconspicuous while I'm wandering around. Their motionless faces continue staring out to the sea. I'm definitely not the killer, guys. The noise of waves mixes with the background murmur of the call center. I see some things that could be seals moving through the waves. This could be true.
What if they're just more corpses?
I think that door is... Oh, God. Why would you say that? What's wrong with you?
Well,
Complaints.
if there's a killer...
Oh. I think complaints is the... Oh, wait, no. This way is the way you go. Well, it says... Okay. It says hands of the killer. Unsure. I tried to open the door to the dialer room, but it won't open. Am I supposed to be able to get in there? Didn't they say I'd get a key in the mail? I'm not really sure about that, who the killer is, I guess. Because it does say... This says voices of the killer, which implies something about something call center about life contracts or something. I don't know. The boxes of complaints seem to absorb the sound around me. It's pretty fucking ominous.
Sure. Sound absorption. You would only need that if you were some kind of killer.
True. Back here are older wallpapered passages from when the building used to belong to someone else. It feels like it's been forgotten about, but someone is still watering the plants, I guess. The door locks behind me. Wait.
Ah.
No! No! I'm scared. What if I'm scared for my life? Tape. Okay, well. And where to go before it, I guess. Lost boardroom. Proud to announce that we have succeeded in winning the call handling contract for all of the activities to last till quarter 3. Existing staff must be gradually familiarized with the new process in order not to cause alarm. Police will be on staff for all instances and have agreed to our ice room for this purpose, or agreed to use our ice room for this purpose. I can't tell how recent these are. The attached charts are all indecipherable and look like they came from archaic 3D modeling software. Oh, that's what the keycard is. I accidentally picked this up without seeing it, but it gives you a description, so hold on. Actions. More hand sanitizer. Access to the bay. Route will commence 4 a.m., 6 a.m. Watch out for... I guess I can hold on to this until my real one arrives. There's a crude marker drawing of a key on the surface, but I can't see any name. Right. On the way back, I open one of the file cabinets. Rubber bands, staples, and documents about nothing I'm familiar with. There's still no one around.
It's scarier in here now.
It's scary now. I tried the car key on the door, but it won't unlock. Nobody's around to help, but at the other end of the hallway, I think I hear a murmur. Okay.
We're going into the killer's room.
When I step inside, the lights are dimmed and the murmuring grows louder. More excited, I feel they're talking about me and try to walk through faster. Oh dear.
Are they like walking towards you?
They are.
Will they fucking serial kill you if they touch you?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anywhere to go. I think I did get caught last time. Run, run, run for your life. So there's nowhere to go back here though. And I don't think there's anybody, like they don't follow me back here. As far as I'm aware. But there's also nowhere to go from here.
I feel like maybe you have to get caught.
Probably. I think you don't have much other choice once you go back here anyway though.
Oh,
Are you sorry for the things you've done? When I escape from the back, I find myself in a crowded sub-office somewhere in the depths of the building. It's filled with policemen using it as a temporary lounge. Nobody is paying much attention to me. I guess it's catch and release for now. You can trust me. I'm the cool policeman. Check out these yo-yo tricks. Did you ever hear of the band named Fugazi? You look like someone I once strangled in a dream. Does something smell like the blood in here, or is it just me? Ignore that. I'm quirky, but I get the job done. Okay. Whatever you say.
Yep.
Missing people on the walls. Wonderful. Oh. Wow, I can't believe it's cool policeman. He has the top clearance rate in the whole city, since none of the bodies are ever found. Do you think I could get an autograph? Okay. Well, that's... Now I don't recognize where I am at all. Is this another department of the call center? Other employees are walking slowly through a doorway at the end of the hall. You do appear to be walking. Hold on. So
I'm pretty slow because I don't see him like moving in position at all.
I believe I didn't walk this way last time. Doors are boarded up. Wonderful. Is this a loop? I think that's a loop. Okay, but there's a door there. I believe I walked immediately to the end of their line over there, and that ended whatever the sequence was, I think. So what's in here? I go through another door. This one's filled with managers. Shredded paper fragments cover the floor, and everything smells of disinfectant and warm rubber. Oh, the camera's weird in here. Okay. Not weird. It's different. I like the camera mechanics. Very interesting.
The camera is very confusing in this game.
Wait. Are these call lists I was looking for? Are these the call lists I was looking for? I looked through and see the names of dead people, missing people, family, strangers, friends, numbers, home addresses. This might not be my department. Well, the camera normally, what it does, I assume, is it's being dragged by the player, basically. So... that's why if I walked past the camera, it would turn around to wherever I'm going because it's being dragged by me. It doesn't move otherwise. But this one looks like it's hovering just like away from the player in a specific direction. Let's see. Boy, the rate is so high these days. They're saying the rate is going to go up even further. We'll certainly need the extra space for all of them. I'm glad we figured out how to make money from the rate. Okay. Wearing normal people faces, I see. See, I didn't see any of it. Oh god, what is that? Did you hear? He's coming to visit later on. I hear he's very picky about what he sees. We'll do our best to make sure everything's just right for him. I'm so excited that we finally get to meet him.
So they're talking about the killer, right? The killer?
We welcome the killer. Okay. Huh. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna make sure. I feel like something ominous might happen if I walk down that area, but just to make sure we're alright. It does seem like they're okay, I can't go that way. It does seem like they're talking about the killer, because there is a giant sign that says, "We welcome the killer."
Yeah, so I feel like that leads me to suspect that they could be talking about the killer.
It sounds like the company, there is a high death rate. I don't know what the killer is, but it sounds like they're making money off of, like, the high death rate. Yeah.
And no, and they seem, and there is talk about not finding the bodies.
Yeah. Oh god.
Strafe, 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 strafe.
Is there anything around here? No, there's nowhere to go. Okay, fun.
At least you managed to pile them all into a clump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Help!
a cereal clump.
Someone help me. I'm wondering what happens if I get caught by these guys though, because I remember. Oh god.
Something bad, probably.
Well, I feel like okay. I just got taken back to the policeman before, so maybe they're just like. Let's find out.
Worse,
Are you sorry for the things you've
Okay.
done? Let's see if I
Okay,
found
so you're
myself.
just here.
Yeah. Okay, so they're just strange. Well, yeah, because they kind of look like these guys a little bit, but like they're just like
But like evil and fucked
evil
up.
and fucked up. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of a shortcut though. Actually, now that I think about it. So let's go to the end of the line now. The second dialer is next to the ocean again. Outside, it's darker than before. The low chatter of voices sounds just like the sea. Suddenly, I feel relaxed, as though I'm where I need to be. I find a desk that's not mine, but that waits for me. The call scripts are written out phonetically. After a while, I stop trying to work out what they really mean and lose myself in the rhythm of my own voice. Say a S-O-C-K me res et e me yeah I. That night, I had a dream that felt like waking from a dream. The clumps of hair were growing out of the sand. I tried pulling them up from the ground, and I tried pulling them up and found only more hair. My coworkers were calling me from further down the beach. In the distance, a large tongue moved forward from the ocean, and it waved to us. We looked and waved back. Some people I knew were swimming out there to meet it. Bodies moved across the shoreline and slipped into the water. They were slowly drawn further out to the sea as though following some magnetic pull. There was the sound of howling. I didn't know you could actually walk out here.
Walking on the ocean, on the water. Like Jesus.
We could go over to the tongue. Because I didn't know you could walk over here. I do wonder if anything will happen if I walk over here.
Is that a body?
Yeah, no, that's just waves, actually.
No, it's just waves.
Let's see here. The body of the killer?
Nope, you can just go straight through the tongue. Good to know.
The huge. Heh. I touch tongues every day. Hashtag winning. Not really. Sigh. Let's see here. Guys. Little guys. I believe there's a staircase here that we just can't see because we're at the wrong angle. So I walk this way, pull the camera. There we go.
Advanced camera strat.
It's true. Okay, so there's tables. You can see here.
There's another tongue.
In a room above the waves, the management are getting ready to eat. There's a place for me. The food looks so enticing that I want to cry. The meat of the tongue is almost too pliant to cut through, but my knife is very sharp. I carve out a square and put it in my mouth. It's delicious, dripping with wet fat and juice. I chew and chew, but it never seems to diminish in my mouth. And when I wake up, my pillow is gone.
What the fuck happened?
My lips are chapped and sore. It's 3 a.m. I check my phone. I have a new message. Apparently the office burned down last night and will be closed indefinitely. They don't know whether anybody was inside. As I had not completed my basic training, I would not be eligible for severance pay. Exit to loader. Enter yes.
That's the end of it?
Yeah, that's the end of that.
What the fuck happened?
Well, the implication was that you went home because it started. That was the dream, right? So, you did your work at the desk, and then you went home,
Yeah.
fell asleep,
And
had
then
that
you went home
dream,
and they had a weird dream.
and then you wake
and then
up.
the place is burned down.
Yeah. At 3 a.m.
At
So
3 a.m. 3 a.m. challenge.
yeah, you know what that means? That means we're out of a fucking job. God damn it.
We are now broke and homeless.
So voice of the killer. That's voice of the killer. See, okay, because it's the drawing of a call center plus the tongue dream, which I find interesting. Plus police officers, top left.
Yeah.
I also like. I feel like this image is illuminating because it's not like unless this was a guest artist. This is drawn by the same person, probably. That's what I assumed. So it's like the style is very on purpose, which I find it like I don't know. Not that really matters that much, but it's like I just find it purposely interesting to know that the art style itself is very much purposeful in how it is. Even though usually when you draw like this, it is. Okay, sorry. Let's see, paintings. Just looking around to voice. So you look here, contents, voice of the killer, hands of the killer, drool of the killer, eyes of the killer, flesh of the killer, blood of the killer, ears of the killer, heart of the killer, face of the killer, and bonus rooms. Where's feet of the killer? Boing. Anyway. Let's see here.
Where's
Masks.
the killer's little, boing-a-loing?
Penis of the killer. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You know,
time.
these have some. Oh, they say later on BB will drop by. Is that so? I'd like to meet BB. BB being, I think, the person. I think that's the person, the main character. I think. Boarded up door.
Is there Yuri
Huh.
in this game?
Very interesting, vinaigrette, whatever how you pronounce this.
Vignette.
Vignette. Fuck you. Anyway.
How did you pronounce
Vinaigrette.
the fish troll again?
Fish what?
Homestuck fish troll?
Fish
Fish
troll.
troll.
Which one? Eridan or Fafetta?
I swear to God, when you were reading out the fucking post I sent you, you pronounced Eridan really weird.
Eridan. Iridian? Maybe?
Yeah, you said Iridian. You said
Maybe.
Iridian.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not on my mind too much. Hands of the killer. Like wizards? Let me take a bite.
Oh wait, what the fuck? You're playing as a human girl and not like a little animal?
I don't think so. I think she's... She's a person. Sorry, I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Okay. You're eating Joe Cat.
The sound of my cheese eating.
Oh god. I got spit in my throat.
The throat spitter. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Microphone should activate less frequently now. I think if I talk like this and I talk. Okay, there we go. I was noticing Cantor was talking too much.
We are shutting them up forever.
It's true. Okay, so this is keeping a clock open on my phone, so I know what time it is because I don't have any clocks open.
It's 1:45.
I'm big clock head right now. I thought it was Joe the Killer. I wake one night to a horrible scream outside my window. It sounds like the killer is at it again. Wait, I need a drink too. Hold on. Fuck. I'm big drink maxing right now. Got an epic Pepsi right now. Sorry, I just need to. I like having my drinks. My apologies. You couldn't hear it on Discord, but I think it came through on the microphone for OBS for sure. Ugh. I just realized, yeah, no, because this doesn't really have any. There's no suppression on OBS, probably. Okay. Sounds like the killer is at it again. The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment block's protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need. Boss BB's report. Notes on strange masks. Recently, strange masks have begun appearing in the city. What's with these masks? Nobody wants to talk about them. Am I a pins? Z. Someone fell asleep during a report. Night clown. What?
Oh, wait, no. It's for the over there. Yeah.
Well, I looked at it. Progress on my new design remains slow, as I keep falling asleep in the middle of sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is this what it means to be new wave? Okay, buddy. Oh wait, hold on. Well, I guess that no. Wait, hold on. Was this just this? Oh, that was just that dialogue. In the bathroom, a mysterious phosphorant glow comes from behind the mirror on the wall, along with this scraping sound. I'd like to pull it off someday, but it'd mean losing the deposit. Oh, yeah, that is bad. Don't want that to happen. Haunted hands. Yes. Okay, what's over here? Hold on. BB, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the online store. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. Wait, oh. If you're already awake, could you run for some supplies? Bort doll. Miss Doubtfire VHS. Miss Doubtfire VHS. Plastic thing. Fake plant. Rubber eyes. Mask. And horrible lamp. Oh, wait. Fuck. I didn't read the thing. Can we go... Nobody seems to guard these things or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? I told you, that's just the economy. Nobody ever said it had to make sense. Just keep an eye out for any old beanie babies while you're out there. Wow, that must be exciting. New sense of direction in life can only come from obtaining a career. Hold on, let's see. My sister Zizi is still hard at work. Her hours have become increasingly irregular since she started using the internet every day. She says it makes her smarter, but what cost? Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh.
I did see the Bort doll last time, and I didn't think much of it.
In the last game?
Yeah, I saw the Bort doll.
Where?
I forget exactly where.
Damn.
But I remember seeing it like on top of a box, I think, in one of the rooms.
This could be it. It could be. Well, it does sound like these are like these are resellings. So, because it sounds like
they're
being
collectibles.
Yeah. If you're already awake, could you run out for supplies? Using forbidden knowledge, Zizi discovered we could pay the rent by putting mysterious items up for sale online. I'm in charge of inventory, which means my job is grabbing them beforehand. Things. Just keep an eye out for any old beanie babies while you're out there. Okay, yeah. So that's how they pay the rent. And then BB's rent. BB, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the store. Okay. Yeah. Aside from night noises, this part of the city has many amenities. The rooms here are cheap because of all of the murders. Unfortunately, rent is due all the same. The rent is cheap because of the fucking murderer. Because of the killer. Not the murderer, the killer. Another reason for the cheap rooms is the antiquated security system. Far beneath today's superior anti-murder technology, this elevator will be unusable till morning. The shutters are scored and pitted on both sides with knife marks. That's concerning. So you live in a we live in a world where the killer is a big problem. Maybe. For some people it's just a job. The killer
is like a super big problem.
But like for the average person, it's a problem. For the rich and entitled, they don't care, probably. Every week someone leaves one of these flyers in the hall. I often wonder what it is about this town that leads to such a weird advertising sensibility.
Motifs on like posters and shit. Like this is like the third or so hand-related poster I've seen.
Well, it is.
In this chapter so far.
It is Hands of the Killer. Grabber 2 moving co. We'll take you away. Oh, the bump. Hold on. Another drink. There's something stuck in my throat.
Maybe it's the Hand of the Killer.
Don't put that in my face. Don't put that in my... I do not need the Hands of the Killer in my throat. Oh, the television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. So there's a guy How can you work out what's happening? Okay, there's a guy coming off the clock who kind of looks ominous. There's a bust of a lady, probably.
And there's a big muscular guy, except he has no head. In the shadow, you can see it.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a head in his normal form either. Not thus the shadow. But yeah.
Oh, it's like a shadowy head.
Well, no. That's just that is a shadow. Like that's the shadow of his leg. I think. I don't know what it's overlapping with. I don't think that is. I think that's just like a shading thing. Because it also doesn't look like it would be like connecting backwards if that was the case, but it looks like his neck just cuts off to the right. So I don't know. Friendly reminder: owners not liable for what happens in the tunnels. Okay. Okay. A soft vibration runs through the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but all of the washers are in use day and night. Right. I suppose that makes sense. Fucking big ass room of I'm scared. What if I'm scared? What if there's laundry in this room? I'm scared.
What if there is one?
What if there's a square dryer? Through the window of this through the window of the washer, I can see a kind of grayish, pulpy sludge churned indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean. There's no top washers here, which is kind of disturbing. I've never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to begin with. Although the joke is that the owners thought it would be cheaper than building a fire escape. The air from inside it is inviting and cool. Oh, so I'm about to head out to the city via the tunnel. Oh. Wasn't this just fucking ominous? I can't even go back. My turn speed is so slow. Oh god.
That will be scary for when you have to escape the killer.
It's true. What's in this room? Okay, so there's like a... Okay, so the sound is me walking. Okay. There's some cloth things covered up. There's a window, vending machine probably. Hold on, is this progress? I don't want progress though. I want to see everything.
Ominous red glow?
Fuck. No, 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 let me back in! Let me back in! I climb out into some kind of storeroom. Dead moss under my feet. The clothes here look to be around 20 years old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper. Maybe I have to... I'll go back in, probably. And there's probably, like... Maybe there's multiple areas. Weird that it's, like, apparently a giant building connected all together, though. At this point, I feel I should explain something about the nature of this building. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Like many cities, this one underwent many changes over the years. There was an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc. Until gradually, the things it manufactured became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself someday. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted to a new shape. New rooms added or closed off, each layer draped piecemeal over the last, to form new spaces where opportunity might live. Speaking of which, ZZ says the sweet spot for nostalgia material is 30 to 40 years old, or old enough to smell like death. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime. I displaced some spiders and rummaged in the box. Result, 3 copies of Patch Adams on VHS. A jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat. Miscellaneous plastic shit. I don't feel like carrying any of it back. The search goes on. Was that just an ominous hallway?
It's a painting of one of the killer guys who takes their hands and touches you.
Wait, where's the painting? The hallway? Or that?
Right there.
Yeah. It is true. There were several of those in the last game too, I think. I do remember that. I don't want to go down... I'm scared of going down long hallways. What if there's progress? Boxes. A box of knives, barely used. A t-shirt reading Blomby Dog, at an abstract plastic toy with horribly detailed rubber feet that's covered in tufts of synthetic hair. Yeah, we're not taking that one. The clothes rack seems to contain nothing but denim overalls with a smiling clown embroidered decal. They're covered with a soft layer of translucent mold that seems to be coming from the clown. Great.
My evil clown that makes me mold.
Hold on. Okay, wait. I have to go back to this because this can't be progress. There's so much more to explore. It's a Bort doll. Bort. When I pick up the Bort doll, a layer of greasy rubber skin comes off and sticks to my hands. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. No good to sell, but maybe could be scavenger parts. I make a mental note. Bort doll. It's borting time. It's borting time. Time to bort. Let me make sure I'm still recording. I am still recording. Good.
Abort?
Abort the bort.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so hold on. This is the side room. I feel like that means that's progress. This is probably a room on its own. Another box. This one says stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. It's being held tightly shut with electrical tape. Wait, but this is a new room. Oh god, I'm scared. Progress? You can't be progress. This feels like progress.
From one of the covers.
Eh. I'm not really scared. It's not very scary. I'm a hardened warrior of the night.
Dark, though. Dark means scared.
Yeah, I suppose. You know.
I think you've already been to all the places.
I didn't go back here. Oh, this ends here. I see. I keep looking through the heaps. A clear plastic pyramid with a racing car inside. A pile of cassette tapes with the insides pulled out and knotted together. A copy of Steely Dan, Live at Gibbous. I push onwards. Okay. I see. There are pictures of eyes of the killer everywhere.
Ah.
I did see that. There were a lot of those pictures in the last one, too. Like, where it's just, like, the red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. So far, tonight's pickings have been slim, so I keep moving, and gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow, but still feel lived in somehow. The room gets closer, the clutter more deliberate. Scary? Scary alert. Oh, it is very... It's very cramped. I see. Flyers for our local bingo night have been left in the hall. A potted plant that's still alive. Old but well-used office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear soft whispering behind the walls. I like the texture of the walls. Like they're just scribbles. It's like a
It feels a bit plush to me.
It does feel
like
plush.
It feels like this whole room is like plush material.
The floor sound does sound like that. Like you're walking on a
You ever touch one of them like plushies that's like kind of fleecy and it feels
maybe a little bit.
That's like
it's just,
there's like a million different
I've had
types of
thick
plushies.
carpet before though.
Specific ones. Imagine the carpet but like marginally softer. Like instead of being touched by feet all the time, it's touched by hands all the time.
Right. It does definitely. It's definitely like a soft thing. I think the texture's interesting because it's just like, it's like the borders of it are weird. Like they're almost grid-like, but then when you get towards the center, it's just scribbles. Oh, yeah. More stuff. Is that a door? Or am I going in a circle? No, I'm blocked. Okay.
This place is creepy as fuck, and this girl is way too good at keeping her composure.
It's not that creepy. You're... Are you a little wuss? Sorry. This part feels like a waiting room, but there's no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. Who are they expecting here exactly? I'm not very scared though. It doesn't feel very scary, but... Well,
it's a little
like,
unnerving.
maybe in a realistic, like, if I was here myself, literally, I might be a little scared, but I'm not super unnerved, and the music is very calming. Is your name Donald Duck? Up, down, enter. Do I lie or do I tell the truth?
Lie.
Which is why I'm gonna tell the truth. No. I've got it. In that case, you must be Mickey Mouse. No. If your name is not Mickey Mouse, then you must be Donald Duck. Please don't waste my time with insults to my intelligence. Anyway, come on inside. Okay. Ah! Jesus Christ. Help! Don't kidnap me. I'm not worth anything monetarily. What's this? Why, it's my first strangle victim doll, circa 1971. In surprisingly good condition. I did believe we'd used up the last of them sometime before. I wonder where they found it. What? I'm not a doll. Really? You're dressed up very similarly, though. Click. Bzz. Help! Don't strangle me. I'm a real person. Help! Click. Bzz. A stupid coincidence. Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you'd opened up the torso, they had little plastic innards, and if you stood on their throats, their eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I think that's what first put me on the path of my of pure research before administrative duties began to take up all my time. In truth, it makes a little difference, as like everybody in the college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy. Old age. Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and carve off the skin, or the coating or what have you, and we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are committee meetings. Goodbye. Wait, is this a college? College of what? Luckily, they seem to have a very abstract notion of how knots work, but I guess that's academia for you. I better vamoose! I tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around the 11th flight of stairs. From the window, the town has a postcard aspect, like the view from a penthouse. This is pretty intense. Has my fashion sense really been ripping off an obscure, horrible doll line for all these years? There's nothing new under the sun. They look too mutilated to be worth anything, so I guess that's a terrible... So I guess the terrible secret dies with them. It's true, you do look very similar to them. Maybe you're secretly a wind-up doll. You have a big key on your back? I hear a drilling noise and breaking glass, and everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. A feeling like a work in progress. Something tells me I should stay out of people's way. Probably. The elevator shutters rusted shut, but at least I'm still in the network of the same antique security system. The buttons on the panel look like they've been melted down by acid. Concerning.
She's still, like, surprisingly chilled out.
Well, her face is not, though, in the icon. Oh god.
Well,
This room's full of crude homemade machines, junks that creep shifting. Oh no, it didn't work. Even thinks those heaps of knives and balsa wood. Actually, you have to run. Is this a teacher's lounge? Anatomical diagrams could be painted with astrology symbols like scattered around the desks and walls, along with ashtrays and moldy, weeks-old coffee. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Maybe run this way. I think I'm being chased. Oh god. The Wanderer, bring your own special effects, knives, and user drills for sale. Welcome, Bavion. This demonstration department has been carefully set up for you to practice new techniques as though in the wild. Please restore all equipment to the proper place after using. Oh, wait. No, hold on, wait. Where am I? Oh, I somehow went back here. Okay. Where am I? What is happening? Oh god. What if I was a little spooked? What if I was a little scared? What if I peed myself a little? Okay, can't go that way. Oh god, there's a trap on the ceiling. That's scary. Oh god. Oh no! Boy, it's been a while since I got hands dirty with one of these things. Let me think. Is this a Phillips? Get out of here. I hear a drilling noise. Breaking glass, everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. A feeling of work in progress. I better something tells me I better stay away. Stay out of people's ways. People. Post on a wall for school production. Bring your own effects. Okay. Oh wait, is this the apartment we just came from? Oh god. Ideally, a murder is a dynamic interplay of elements. Here, the passivity of the civic victim is aesthetically offset by a needless disproportion of knife violence. Remember your ABCs. Always be C tapping. Tapping. Crouch. Tap. A well-maintained window ledges and ladders just out of sight allow easy access. Try softly tapping at the window from the outside unless someone comes to open the curtains for extra effect. The uncanniness of the intrusion will also buy you more time. Is this a how-to murder guide? Is this a college for murderers?
Yeah, it seems like it's like a how to like artfully murder.
Right. Okay, I think when I exit, when I get back to this room, it always just leaves me out of the left of the first door. So I'm assuming that's just where you spawn in when the scene starts, I guess. Okay, run this way. Run this way. A horrible noise of splitting plastic, screaming baking could be heard coming from behind the store, which I resolve firmly to stay on this side of. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Masks everywhere. Masks were mentioned previously.
Face of the killer. Oh god. No, 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 no. Boy, they really went all out in renovating the place. Beneath the wallpaper, outlines of steel doorways can be seen. Beneath the wallpaper, outlines of steel doorways can be seen. Decades of scaffolders peel off the walls as I move by. Saw history in the body of a murdered convict, while Ace Fail saw it in a decapitated king. All murderers, creating history is the duty of all murderers, and in the tools they hack with, we see the reflection of a new age that is to come. To perfect murder, we must create a new universe devoted exclusively towards that purpose. We must also consider the possibility that we already live in it already. To imagine a new society is to call it into being. We must first prepare a list of bylaws. Pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and discolored paper have been stuck up to the walls with what looks to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll. Photograph marks of the inauguration of the college on the evenings of Great Vision. What's the point of portraits when everyone is wearing a mask? True. My goodness, what's this? Having survived the workshops of necessity, I now find myself stranded in the new world of aesthetic. Haha, such are the thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious entrance into history. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I can't move. Can art be a murder weapon? My thesis project will firmly resolve this ancient question, using pattern to form, it overwhelms and then destroys the sense of psychic and physical coherence. It just feels like a stupid music video. Art cannot be a murder weapon. Get me out of here. Bloody bogus.
Oh wait, there's more. There's new words.
Oh, oops. Shit. The central ideas of an age must be nurtured, after all. Paint and wood are nesting materials by which they attain the heat to thrive. Why waste time kicking down the doors? The house of art has many windows. So these are the murderers, basically, though, is what we're seeing. I think.
They're some sort of killer.
Or I think these are the killers. Sorry. I keep saying murderers.
I'm not sure they're the killer.
Yeah, but they're like killer initiates. The metaphor of chopping and carving embodied in sculpture are too trite to be of use. We find instead our purpose in an art of brilliant monuments to kill people in the shadow of. Haha, you know, classicism. Classism? In our video lab, we can covertly influence the culture by filling our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films that everyone watches to make fun of? Everybody, what now? Yeah. Nobody likes those, dude. Just telling you. Sorry. My goodness, what's this? Having percent. No, wait, that's normal. That is the text that began with. Okay.
It's like after you get caught by the people and get released, there is new text.
Yeah. Okay, so this just takes me back out here. There's nothing over here, right? That's the main room. I guess there's text here. The new age will be theatrical, and thus we stand to learn from theater. an empty space menaced by an ominous facade. The fourth wall is the entrance to an alleyway, the length of which extends through all time. Haha, think of the new buildings we'll need to have alleyways like these. Oh, right, because they're probably... They'll have to build alleyways because the city is so compact that there are no alleyways.
Oh.
I think that's part of the conclusion you're supposed to draw from that. Sound sculpture masks the sound of distant screams, approaching steps. As such, I believe they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately, such noises are the foundation of a far greater symphony, but there is no shame in being midwife to a dream. Okay. You know what? Pretty epic sauce.
I think I understand. I think they want to they're trying to design a world that's just optimized for the most artsy, artful murders.
That's true. I think also it's not that all of the murders are artsy, but like for example, that would allow for murder to occur also optimally. Optimal murder configuration. Okay, hold on. Where am I going? So I went. This is this way. I see. I have no idea where that guy that came from before was, though. Like, who was that? I don't know. There's nothing in that room. There's nothing on the right. Or on the left, I mean. So what's here? A calm study nestles in the middle of a horrible murderer compound. Respectful leather-bound tomes line the walls. An aura of proprietary seems to muffle all sound. I think my nose is bleeding. It's cat wallpaper. And a picture of that ugly guy. A picture of the hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zhu Wao's attendance at an academic sorority. I don't know how to pronounce that. With his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. Okay.
It's sorry, I believe.
Sorry. Ah! Haha, I wonder. Is it sentimental I held on all the aspects of my old career? But I always wanted to live inside a tomb. Talking doll, you've been wandering around the pieces of the world that was. Wouldn't you like to visit the world that is to come? The interest of homicide has always been symbolic. A real death has no consequence, and is in fact rather kitsch. Kitsch. Haha.
It's kitsch,
What matters is the new world which What matters is the new world we can glimpse in this idea. What is the utopia of murder? Okay, right, because also the murders that we had examples of were also only of the dolls. Now that I think about it. And we also haven't been murdered. Though I guess that one guy did try to murder us. What? Oh, hey, wait, don't do that. That one guy also did try to murder us through art, though, I suppose.
Yeah, he was
Fake door.
bad at it.
That's a fake door, guys. The sun had moved, knives, ropes, building clouds, still streets in the dark blue fields, a trembling, horrible suspense that envelops all things, changing them completely while leaving them unchanged. Oh shit, wait. Fuck. The new world will need laws and art. We could teach them to be the hand that guides the knife, the hands of the killer. Did you know I saw him once? It was a night like this. I knew my life would have to change. Okay, so the killer is a person. You saw his hands. Or their hands, we don't know. The killer could be an epic woman. You don't know it's a him. The most beautiful feeling I saw was being able to see history unfolding, seeing yourself at the crest of a new wave. A new world emerges from the coffin of the old. I've seen the world spirit splitting open ahead. Okay, well, the killer is we know a killer as a him though. Yeah. These guys are like following the killer. Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. Haha. I haven't moved like this for quite a while. None of us tend to leave campus these days. You know how it is. As you think and think, the thickets grow denser. I can still hear the flat, droning voice behind me, but these corridors seem quieter, more familiar. I swear I once found a lost cache of troll dolls inside one of these rooms. Of what dolls? Homestuck? The door is locked, but it looks more maintenance-y than others. A sticker on the door says unsealed with hallway access panel. Am I near the location of the long-lost air conditioner controls? Whoa. There's a lever on this, so it's probably the thing that opens the door. I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by murderers all night, and I am not going to look into this any further. Click. Oh god. Ah! Who's there? Ah, it's you. My goodness, the years have hardly altered you at all.
Is this the killer?
I think that was the killer. Wait, that's actually like bad.
Wait, the killer just killed that guy.
Oh my god, that's the killer. That's the face of the killer. Oh my god, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Holy shit, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Don't look into things! Haul ass! You are being chased by the killer!
Hold on, I'm just giving a quick cursory glance. Okay, wallpaper. Cool wallpaper you had there. Am I really being chased? It's hard to I can't see with enough speed to turn. Ow! Oh god. Baby's report epilogue. After fighting my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to the apartment without any further incident. Although all night strange noises echoed through the pipes. Enter. The next morning we totaled up the day's haul. Result: assorted pogs, and a pamphlet that must have been placed in my pocket somehow. I thought the pamphlet might have been worth something, but ZZ says there are copies lying around the bus station for free. Press escape to close the report. A frightening world. An interesting world to be in. A wide variety of classes make a trade. Night school. I see. Press escape to close the report. So there we have it. That was Hands of the Killer.
What the fuck? Oh, that's where I remember seeing the Bort doll.
Oh, right there. Yeah. Portal right there. Everything must go, because I saw it. I see. That was pretty ominous, wasn't it?
That was pretty ominous.
Let me get a good pose. Here we go. Hands of the Killer. Okay.
Next is Drool, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can't play that one without Emmy here.
Yeah, because Emmy wants to be here for Drool.
We can go take a little preview though. Look at the exhibit.
The room, yeah.
So go down here. More masks. Drool's right there. Bonus tunnels. Enter at own risk. Okay. Well, I feel like we enter that last a little bit.
Yeah.
Drool. So drool, like bathroom tiles. Okay. Okay, so like water. So what is
See the little
the
painting
poster?
for Drool of the Killer.
Drool of the Killer. So like swimming. But at night there's a looming thing, there's like buildings, there's the moon.
And there's drowning.
And clearly also the giant thing in the background is drooling.
Yeah.
Curious. Can I walk in the water? No.
I can't believe we just like got to see the killer this early. It's like rolling up to chapter 3 of Deltarune and the Roaring Night is just there.
It's true. I mean, I guess we don't really know much about the killer, aside from the killer being there. It's just like, yeah, there's a killer. But also, why is the killer so renowned? And also, it seems like the killer kills a lot of people. Like, how does the killer kill so many people?
That's what the killer does.
There are also police
Killer
in the
does-
world, so like...
Well, obviously they're not doing their freaking job.
Yeah, they were pretty. They seemed pretty dumb. In the other one. So. But I guess that means that's that. I guess. Okay. Do you think that one thing where it was like a random naked lady on a bust do you think that counts as artistic nudity on YouTube? Will they kill me for that one?
I don't think it matters.
Alas.
It's like 2 seconds flick total.
No, it was definitely like longer than that. Oh, you can't fool me. This bear is just special effects. Did we really just get the one drinks ticket? Okay, I think this is further though.
Yeah.
Unrelated, so we're not going there yet. Okay. Well, that was Anthology of the Killer, or Hands of the Killer and Voice of the Killer.
The freaking shaking booty of the killer.
I do really wonder. Okay. I do really wonder what Voice of the Killer was more in relation to about the whole thing.
It was about like, you know, life insurance and you know, the cops and like they never find the bodies. Wow, wow, wow. I think it maybe is less about the killer, and at least so far, and more about the
Like,
people who gather around the killer, because like it seems the voice of the killer company is profiting off of the killer in terms of selling life insurance. And obviously, the hands of the killer people are obsessed with the killer and killing like the killer. They're admirers of the killer. So I think it's, you know, I think it's less about the killer themselves and more about the people that revolve around the killer. Some sort of metaphor for cultural phenomenons? I don't know.
It's hard to say. Also, obviously, insurance companies bad, but that's like the surface level.
I don't know fucking anything about insurance companies.
They can. I don't know much about insurance companies either. I just hear usually there's like, it's like insurance companies denying claims and they're like their services are they're like predatory and they're like bad and stuff. So, but that's like the surface level. That's like the surface level thing. It's very.
When Emmy's here, are you gonna record and you're gonna give her like a little ITK?
I could.
That's also on top of your head.
I could do that. I could also, if
awesome.
you were there, I could like put them like there.
Put them next to each other.
Yeah. Maybe this is my new YouTube series. Hashtag
YouTube series with playing the
Anthology of the Killer. Playing of the Killer. That's what I'll call it. That's what I'll call it. Playing of the Killer. Okay. I suppose that's that then.
Yeah.
And remember to hit the subscribe button and click the bell. And also, you're supposed to say like the video before that, but I didn't say that. So.
Hit the marker plier.
Don't worry. We're gonna have zero content like this in the future, so you'll be sure to stay around.
It's over. It's over.
It's over. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? Okay. Toodaloo. Shut up.
So excessive.
I can be as excessive as I want. All right.
Just press the damn button.
Okay,
Press the
whatever.
damn button.